We are live.
Okay, sir. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to DSHub Graphic and UI UX Internship Pathway. This is a pathway to guide you through the internship, to know how the internship is going to be for you from the beginning, what to expect, what to prepare for, materials to get ready, and all of that. Please, if you can hear me, indicate. If I'm audible enough, please indicate. And if you can also see my slide, please indicate.
Yes, loud and clear. We can hear you.
All right, all right. My name is Ogwarichomanita, and I'll be introducing a brief of what you're supposed to be expecting as an intern in the DS Hub Graphic and UI UX internship pathway, right? First of all, I want to welcome everybody, all the interns, right, for making it this far, because I'm sure that you passed through some tests and some hurdles before you got here. Congratulations on being part of this internship. I am so glad that you are here. Today's section is not about teaching everything about graphic design or UI UX. Of course not. So instead, I'm just going to give you a brief, would help you understand what graphic design is and what UI UX design is, your expectations and your opportunities that come with this journey. So, as an intern in the graphic and UI UX team of the DS Hub, you're expected to learn practical design skills. You're expected to work in teams. Yes, you collaborate a lot with other interns from different tracks, and you are supposed to also build confidence through mentorship. If you have questions, if you need clarity on anything, DS Hub is a place where there is enough mentors from different tracks, even legal mentors, project management, a lot of mentors on ground for you to guide you through this internship. Now, as a graphic intern, graphic and UI UX intern of DS Hub, you are going to be learning design briefs. Yeah, because we are going to be giving you tasks, and then you are going to have deliverables. So some of these tasks, yes, you are going to be working on logos, flyers, UI screens. Then for teamwork, like I said before, collaboration is a must. You have to collaborate with other teams to get your deliverables set. And then at DS Hub, we do presentations. You are going to be having cold seat presentations and also hot seat presentations. Sometimes you have to pick one or two persons from your group to present. A lot of times, few people together present. And then your presentation is weekly, yes, at DS Hub. Then your feedback and your design flow, you don't just work at DSHub, we don't just train interns. Yeah, we train interns in a way whereby we understand your workflow, we understand your design, we understand how you started, how you are going, and where you are going. That's all about what you that's like a brief, not really all, that's like a brief of what you'll be doing at DS Hub. Then for tools you are going to be using for you to get set. Yes, at DSHub would DSHub creates a learning environment focused on practice and collaboration, like I've said before. So you'll be using tools like Figma on your desktop. Yeah, you'll be using Vector Ink and Illustrator for logo and brand designs. You'll be using FigJam, especially for collaborations too, for user flow, brainstorming, UX aspect of the design. Please let me know if I'm still audible. Can anyone still hear me? Am I
Yes, you are
audible
audible.
enough?
Yes, loud
All
and
right,
clear.
thank you so much. All right. Then we also need to have your Google Drive because, like I said, collaboration is a must at DSHub. We don't believe in working alone. You have to work with other teams. You would need your Google Drive so that there will be effective file sharing among tracks. Then LinkedIn, DSHub is a place where you learn how not to just grow, but you learn how to also push your personal brand and storytelling. There's a particular week at DSHub where all you just need to do, right, is about post on LinkedIn, push yourself, let everybody see what you are doing, build publicly, tell stories, tell us how far you've come, how you are enjoying the internship. Tell us a lot of things, a lot of stories about how the internship has been and has been going. So these are the tools that you'll be using. Although there are more tools, of course, that you'll be using, like some sites to get your resources and all of that. But in the meantime, these are the tools, some of the tools, yes, that you'll be using. Because as the deliverables, as the tasks are given, some requires more tools that are not mentioned here in the slide. So please take note, these are not all the tools we will be using during this internship. All right, so next I want to talk about the lessons from past interns. Wow, wow, wow. You need to go to our LinkedIn page and hear a lot of testimonies of how DSHub has helped people, has grown people. I personally, I have my own testimony. Yes, DSHub has trained a lot of individuals that are professionally doing well now in every aspect, in various aspects. Sorry, I mean. Now, in 2025, DSHub had three tracks. We had Cohort A, Cohort B, and Cohort C. And now, this 2026, you people are honoured to be the first interns, that's Cohort A, in 2026. For there, let's see some stories and testimonies of the past interns. For course A, they learned accessibility in designs and they improved teamwork and leadership. Yes, I've said this before and permit me to please repeat myself. DSHub is a place where you just don't learn, but you learn how to improve teamwork and leadership. You learn how to collaborate, you learn how to work together, not just alone, not just personal. You learn how to carry other people along. You learn how to get items from, or sorry, resources from other tracks, and you also learn how to give them the resources that they demand from you. So course B learned, they designed hackathon brand kits and graduation packages. They also explored LinkedIn branding and HR styles. This course B, you can see the wonderful things that they've done on our LinkedIn page. Just go through LinkedIn page of DSHub, you see the design hackathon brand kits and graduation packages that course B interns made. We are talking about the graphics and UI UX team specifically here. So key lessons that past interns learned from: they communicate clearly, they manage time, and they support each other's team. Yes, like I said before, permit me to still repeat myself, you have to work as a team. It's a must. It is part of the task and it is a must in the deliverables. Things that were learned from the past interns. So moving on, DSHub, let me also say something about DSHub and graphic design and UI UX. DSHub internship gives participants practical exposure, not just theory. After interning at DSHub, you will definitely learn practical exposure, not just the theory aspect. You would know how teamwork works, you will know how collaboration helps, you will know how communication matters a lot moving ahead in tech life. Now, what are your expectations and your growth? Before I proceed, am I still audible? Can I be heard before we
Yes, you
move on
are.
to the next? All right. Now let's talk about our expectations and our growth part. What are we supposed to be expecting as interns? What are you expecting as interns? What What is your growth path? Of course, you don't expect to be the same after interning at DSHub, right? So number one, you have to be consistent. You have to meet deadlines. Each task drops every week, and then you have to, of course, manage your time, put your time together. When a task drop, look at it. First of all, understand what the task is asking you to do before you go ahead and then start. Don't just see a task and the task says design a logo, make the color this, make the typography this, and then you just jump into your laptop, you open your design file, and then you are designing. No, 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 no. We have to be consistent and you have to meet deadlines. Once a once a tax is dropped, right, you have to look at the tax, understand the tax, and then move forward. Be collaborative. Don't just be secluded. Don't just be alone. Be collaborative. Ask teammates for helps. Also, you have a team lead, text your team lead, ask for ideas, come together as teammates so that, because so that you all can make good points. Another thing again about DSHub is that your collaboration points matters a lot. Yes, you might be doing well personally, but if you don't carry your teammates along, it's going to drag everybody down and drag your team points down. Also be creative, explore new designs. Don't just go to Pinterest, copy and paste a design, and then you are doing exactly the same thing that you saw on Pinterest. Be creative. DSHub gives you the opportunity to explore. Be creative, do a lot, be professional. Yes, professionalism is one thing that you will definitely learn here at DSHub. Be professional, receive feedback. When a teammate tells you this thing that you did is not so well, you just need to sit back, think about how to make it better, and then proceed. Okay, our end goal and end experience. Of course, everybody has a reason for doing this. Is that you are going to gain hands-on experience and then real project experience, and your portfolio is going to grow. Imagine interning in a place where you don't just learn alone, you collaborate, there are mentors to put you through, then you are also learning professionalism. That's a whole lot to be added to your portfolio. All right, let's move forward. On a final note, right, DSHub is a learning space. You ask questions when necessary, and very important, you communicate, you experiment, you grow. We focus on creativity and teamwork. Teamwork is very, very, very important at DSHub. Please and please, if you know that you like seclusion a lot, you always want to be on your own, please and please, you have to work on it here at DSHub. We can't work alone here at DSHub. Work with everybody. Teamwork matters. Let's make this journey impactful. Thank you so much for coming here this far with us at DSHub. And one more last thing I want to talk about is that consistency, feedback, and patience are going to as a designer. Be patient, accept feedback in happiness. When someone tells you that you need to improve on something or you need to do better at something, it's fine. Go back, do better, and be consistent. Don't wait until the next tax is dropped. Please and please go back and work on it. DSHub is a safe learning space to grow. Please, if you have questions on everything I've said so far, you can ask your question. If you are not clear on anything and you need to be cleared, please kindly drop your questions. I would respond to them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chioma. This is a very good presentation, and I'm sure the audience are going to enjoy this moment. Thank you very much for the amazing presentation. Please, if you have any questions, you can just drop your questions in the comment box. We are going to address the question one step at a time. So please, if you have a question, please drop your questions. We are going to look at the question and answer the questions. So thank you very much, Chioma, once again. Um, Before we move on, we are going to answer some questions. After that, I'm going to give a short session to the graphic UI UX track. So thank you very much. Please drop your questions. We'll be reading the questions. Anything regarding the track and also the mode of assignment submission. Anything you want to ask, please kindly go ahead. Thank you. All right. So as you are dropping the questions, going straight ahead, give you some insight about what why you are here at DSUp and what you should you need to be serious, right? You need to be serious with what you want to achieve here at DSUp. Um, of course, the presenter right here was once an intern at DSUp, just like you. She was part of the cohort. I think she was part of cohort B. If I'm not wrong, she was part of cohort B, and she was able to complete the internship program. And here we are today. She's one of the mentors here at DSHub. So this is to tell you that DSHub is a place where we build um, uh, we support the development of we support youth skill development, and this it's one of our objectives here. So if you are very serious, you're very serious, this is a place where you will achieve a lot at DS Hub. We have our impact has touched a lot of people in DSHub and outside DSHub. And as you can clearly see, the presenter was once an intern in the graphics UI UX, and here we are today as she's here as a mentor. So please, I want you all to take this very serious, because we are going to do everything possible, anything possible. We are going to do even more extra to ensure that we give you quality mentorship, quality um, style of work simulation, because what we are giving you here at DSUB is like real world simulation of work, real world simulation of work. And some of the work you do here at DSUB, it's actually what we do at DSUB. Probably you might get attached to a unit or department where we work on a particular solution, right? So we kind of merge you to a team to what the point is just for you to what have this real world experience. Because the interesting thing here is that um, corporate work in the corporate world is very competitive, and also there is a lot of accountability. So you have to be responsible and accountable, and you need to have discipline as well. So you're not just going into technical, right? You are going to get a lot of other interesting things that will actually reshape uh, your future. So that's why we always say that your future career, your future tech career start with DSHub. So please, I want you to take this opportunity very serious, very serious, because DSHub, you can look at the profile of DSHub, you can look at track record of DSHub. Everything we do here at DSHub, we always like to show our track record. We always like to show our profile, show the impact DSHub have been making over the years. We like to show the results. So we are not just giving you words of what DSHub can be able to do. We already have touched lives. So that's why we always show you the results for you to believe that yes, DSHub is here. Uh, it's not here it's here, it's taking things very serious. It cares about your growth. It cares about your growth. So please, I want you to understand that. So when you are here at DSUP, if you are very serious with what you want to achieve, you will definitely achieve it, because we have a very structured way of uh, training you in a way in a sprint, in a short period of time. Within 9 weeks, you can be able to work anywhere in this world. Yes. Uh, I think I have not seen a lot of questions, and I'm very surprised. I have not seen a lot of questions because I think this is a moment where you need to ask a lot of questions because DSHub is a very, very intensive program. DSHub internship program is very, very intensive. But I think maybe probably it's because you don't know. I think you need to ask a lot of questions. Of course, you don't know what might come actually, but these are the questions that you can actually throw at us so that we can be able to answer. What's the structure of the assignment? What's the time frame of the assignment? What's the submission deadline? What's the how many mentorship per week are you expected to attend? We have cold seat, we have hot seat, we have withdrawals. We withdraw interns as well. So you can ask a lot of questions in that aspect as well. But anyway, still we're still I think a week before the kick-off of the internship program. So you can always ask your questions in the group. Yes, if you did not ask it here. I think someone asked a question about what software will be needed for this program. I think Chioma is in a better position to answer because she have worked with a lot of softwares tools. I think she even mentioned about tools. She have discussed about the tools you are expected to use. I think it would be better for Chioma to maybe clearly state a few of the tools. I think she mentioned Figma and other tools as well. So maybe Chioma, I think you can maybe make some clarification on the type of tools expected to be used. Yes, before we go to the next question.
All right, thank you, sir. I mentioned some tools that you'll be using here. Hope I'm audible. Can I be heard?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Let me take you back to the slide.
All right, thank you, sir. Yes. For the softwares, I mentioned Figma, Vector Ink, Illustrator, FigJam, Google Drive, LinkedIn, and then a lot of which was not mentioned here. Like, of course, you would definitely use your Microsoft Word for typing. There's some tasks that would be given that require you to just type, and then you would also need your own personal design tools. If you are good at CorelDRAW, that's fine. If you are good at Photoshop, that's fine. If you are good at Adobe, that's fine. All this would be required just according to the task that you are given. There are some weeks that you don't even need any of these tools. You just need your personal experience and then ask questions and then just gather all the feedbacks together. A lot of times you would also be needing tools that other tracks will be asking you for, like tools that are not related to Figma or LinkedIn, just like your Google Drive. Of course, you'll be needing it. And then most especially PowerPoint for presentation. Your PowerPoint slide, if it's PowerPoint you can use, fine. If you are good at Canva, that's fine. All right. Of course, WhatsApp is important. WhatsApp is also a tool that you'll be using. I think for now, these are the softwares that you'll be needing for the program. Your personal design tool, what you are good at, what you prefer using. Yes, except if the task demands that you use a particular tool for a particular deliverable, then you must use it. And I think that should be for Figma especially. So Figma is number one. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Interesting, Chioma. And in addition to what Chioma has mentioned, this cohort this year, as part of the tools that you can use, this year we are introducing DSHub AI Assistant. We are introducing DSHub AI Assistant as a tool this year. So you will be able to have access to DSHub AI Assistant, ask questions and it will give you what AI generated answers, right? And it can be able to do a lot of tasks for you as well. Remember, during the orientation, we have emphasized on what using AI tool to facilitate your work. But what we mean by using AI tool to facilitate your work is that you have to be what responsible and accountable for the work you do, because we are going to meet at the hot seat day. Okay, we are going to meet during the hot seat. So we are going to what ask you a lot of questions about how you come to achieve the output you presented. Okay, so we encourage the use of AI. That is why we are introducing DSHub AI Assistant. DSHub AI Assistant is a WhatsApp chat bot that you can be able to interact with. It can answer any question, any task you want the AI bot to give you answered to. So try as much as possible to make use of the DS of AI assistant. And one more thing, the DS of AI assistant is for the premium package. So if you want to have access to DS of AI assistant, you need to subscribe to the DS of premium. Otherwise, you can do the work yourself, or attend mentorship sessions that you might be able to be guided on the technique to use to facilitate your work. Or you can just subscribe to DSHub AI Assistant, get a supervisor assigned, and also have access to DSHub AI Assistant to facilitate your work. But make sure that when you use the AI, you can be able to defend the work. Whatever AI generated, make sure that you can be able to defend the work during hot seat and cold seat session. So we encourage the use of AI as much as possible, because we have moved into a new era, right? So that's why we want to encourage the use of AI, but understand that you have to be accountable, you have to be responsible for the work you do. So DSHub AI Assistant is part of the tools you can use to achieve whatever result you want to achieve in the graphics and UI UX design. Yes, this is the year that we are introducing DSHub AI Assistant. This is the first cohort that are going to be using DSHub AI Assistant. The previous cohort, during the previous cohort last year, there was nothing like DSHub AI Assistant. But this year, because of the AI bubble and AI wave, that's why we are introducing DSHub AI Assistant, and it can only be accessible in the premium package. So please, if you are interested, you want to use the DSHub AI Assistant, please subscribe to the premium so that you can have access to it and also get a supervisor assigned to you. And one thing about this DSHub internship program is that you have to be very serious. Yes, you have to be very serious. This is a training. We are going to train you, not teach you. We are going to train you, and you are getting trained in what? An organization that give you what access to what real world problems, right? And of course, our organization focus on what building solutions, right? Facilitating the development of intelligent solutions to address critical problems in the healthcare sector. So we are focused on healthcare. So it can be what assign so many different tasks under healthcare problems. So, and most of the work we do, it's more like a case study assignment or task that we usually give out. So every task starts with a case study. Every single weekly task start with a case study. So you have to understand the case study before you even attempt to work on the assignment. Because if you did not understand the case study, you are going to have serious problem at the end, because you will not be able to achieve the expected result. So you have to read the case study, understand it, just like reading an academic research paper. You start with the what problem, right? Understand what is the problem the research paper is intending to address. So that every DS Hub weekly task starts with a case study. Please take note of that. You always going to start with a case study. So that's why it's important to get to do a lot of research, because we are a research and development organization. We are R&D. So that's why we have this structure. Everything start with what? Case study. Everything start. Sometimes you get a weekly assignment or task that will instruct you to go and read a published research paper or a journal before you can be able to come and what the before you can be able to attempt the task that has been given to you. So this is a place, DSHub is a place where you have the opportunity to what um research on so many things. So that's why we are adding DSHub AI assistant to help you facilitate your what your work, and but always be responsible and accountable. That's what you should what take note of, and what you should be expecting, because that's the structure of the assignment we usually give weekly. Yes, so every week there is a case study which you are expected to work on and submit by Sunday. Yes, the following week you are going to get a new case study, but that case study for that week might probably be connected to the case study of the previous week. Sometimes they are they correlate. Sometimes they are connected. Sometimes they are not connected. So sometimes, if you want to solve the case study of the second week, you may probably need to what review the work you have done in the first week. So please try and understand that we have our model of program is quite different with other internship programs. So you have to what research and research before you get to what work on the problem. But if you can be able to what understand the case study, right, the problem, I think you won't have any issue. I think you can be able to complete your task within the week. Yes, thank you very much. Let me not take much time here. Let me go to the next question. The next question said that, is there a portal where we submit assignments? Uh, we don't have a portal, but what we have is a secured Google form that will be what share with you in the WhatsApp group, and each and every person will have to what submit their assignment through that Google secure Google form link. So that's where your assignment will be submitted. You are going to submit your assignment through a secured Google form link. From once you submit your assignment, our supervisors are going to review the assignment, and we are going to grade the assignment. And by the end of the week, you are going to see the result on the leaderboard. But the result you are going to see is based on the tracks. Yes. You might be asking, what about my grade, my marks? Those marks are not going to be accessible unless you are on the premium package. But they will always be there, and you'll be able to see the marks of your track, because we are going to put leaderboard based on track. So you can be able to see the marks of the group discussion or group review. You're going to see the marks of cool seat session. You are going to see the marks of hot seat section as well, and the assignment submission as well. But for the track, because we are going to compile everything, aggregate based on tracks. If you want to see your own individual, you have to get premium so that we can be able to what show you that and show you unlock so many other things on premium. So I recommend you subscribe to premium as well. And what's the next question? Are we working and submitting as a team or individually? So DSHub, we have a unique structure at DSHub. The first week, second week, and third week, you are going to be working individually. Every person in the group, every single person in the group is going to work individually. The first 3 weeks, all the assignment you are going to work on is individual. But from the fourth week up to the 9 week, first to third week usually is individual. But from the fourth to fifth week, fourth week is not individual, but it's individual, but not in the sense that you have to do almost everything. No, you are working on a chunk of the assignment. Another person in your group is working on the chunk of the assignment, but you have to submit individual. You have to submit individual, not as a group. Then the fifth week is LinkedIn showcase. That one is individual. Everybody will have to go and promote the work they have done from week 1 to week 4 on LinkedIn. So that one is individual. But from this week 6 to 9 week, it's all collaborative work. You have to submit as a group. That one is yes, submitting. That one is group work collaboration. We emphasize more on collaboration. Yes. And the another question is so to just make it short is that from the first week to fifth week is individual, 6 to 9 week is submission as a team. Yes. Are we working and submitting as a team? Okay, I've answered this question. Are the link to these tools? Are the links to these tools be provided? What tool are you talking about? If you are talking about Figma already, I think we have supervisors. That's why I said that it's good to actually, if you are very serious and you know why you are here, I think it's very important to if you are a UI UX designer, probably even if you are a student, you know how to what access Figma. You just go to the website. I don't know if Chuma have anything to say regarding that, but what I know is that if Figma is accessible, probably maybe they have premium uh, model that you can be able to access without paying. Um, and you can have access to Figma. Other tools will be provided by our team as well. Any tool you want will be provided by our team on the Google Drive, and any other tool, Adobe, Photoshop. We can if you can actually have access to it, we have it, and if you can be able to get it, uh, regardless of the distance, we can be able to provide that for you. Um, but the tools, in short, we can provide all the tools for you, and we can guide you. We have mentors and we have supervisors. But the mentors and supervisors, they are on the premium package. But if the normal package, you can work and you can attend. Our mentorship is free, so even on normal package, you can what have free mentorship session. So during the free mentorship session, you can ask a lot of questions and get guided feedbacks from our mentors. So don't worry about the premium. If you don't have money for the premium, you can still do the so you can still stick to the normal package. And but you are going to there are a lot of interesting things that you are going to miss out because our internship is very intensive and you need these tools to actually help you, and because other people are going to be way ahead of you. For instance, now you want to research on the case study. For instance, you want to understand the case study. Those using DSHub AI assistant will actually what break down the case study much more easier. So I think you have to look at these two options to know where to go through. If you want to installment options, we have installment options. We can actually provide an option for you to what pay twice. Yes, that one is good. But I'm recommending seriously go for the premium so that you can be able to what uh benefit a lot from all the things we have for you in this cohort. Yes. And another question is, when are we starting the class? We are not. There is no class here. You are going to be trained. You are going to be what assigned. You are working like in an organization under a division, under a department. Okay, and under that department, there are a lot of what professionals, experts, advisors. Okay, they are watching you, guiding you on the task that has been given to you by that organization, and that task is probably from a product of that organization. So you are what uh, you are supporting the organization as well as learning on the go. Okay, while working along with experts, professionals, those are the the things that what have that are have quality, right? That have value to you. So I think we don't run any class here. No one is going to teach you how to use how to install Figma. No, but if you have a supervisor, that supervisor can be assigned to you and that supervisor can guide you. But you are not specifically here to start learning from scratch. We expect that you have knowledge you have a little bit of experience. That way we can be able to what? Help you get equipped within 9 weeks period to be able to work in a competitive job market. Working in a competitive job market will require you to already have a knowledge and experience, not learning from scratch. But I'm not discouraging you. If you are here to learn from scratch, you have to be a serious beginner. You have to be very serious. You have to be very serious. And because with the mentors and supervisors we have, you are going to learn much faster, much faster. But this program is not for beginners. Let me be honest with you. It's not for beginners. But I'm not discouraging beginners. You can still, there are a lot of beginners in the previous cohort that have completed the internship program. And if you go and if you check our LinkedIn, uh, you see from week one, you can be able to see the transformation. You go to our LinkedIn, check the cohort C 2025 interns, look at week one and look at week 9. You can look at all the weeks from 1 to 9. You will definitely understand that yes, they have transformed. This internship has transformed them. So please don't be discouraged if you are a beginner. We'll definitely help you here. That's why we are always here to help, to ensure that you have benefited a lot from this program and you have learned and you have been equipped and you are well set and ready to work anywhere in any competitive job market. That's the mission. That's the objective. Not for you to learn and go to another training program. No, to learn and be able to work in an organization in a competitive job market. Because to be able to break into competitive job market, you have to be very, very, very exceptional. You have to be very, very, very responsible and accountable. You have to have so many different skills, not just the technical skill. You have to have so many different skills. And with DSHub, you are going to achieve that definitely. So I think that's the last question. I don't know if I've skipped any question. I think so far that's the last question from Fatima Suleiman, and I've answered the question from um, Oluwakule, and I've answered the question for the comedy relief and the other person, comedy. Yes, still the same person, comedy relief. So I want to thank each and every one of you who asked all these questions. And if you have question, or if you don't know even what to ask because it's still early, please, would like to encourage you to ask question in the group. You have subgroups, you have tracks. You can ask question anywhere, but please, if you want to ask question if it's concerning your task between your team members, ask in the subgroups. If it's on a general basis, ask in the track because mentor supervisor can be able to quickly answer all your questions. And please, if you can be able to have access to DSHub AI assistant, please do. Please don't be left out. Many people are transforming their lives by using AI. So please do not be left out, but always be responsible and accountable. Whatever result, whatever output you got from an AI, make sure you are accountable to that, because you are going to meet us in the hot seats. And if you cannot be able to defend what has been generated by the AI, you are going to have an issue on that hot seat session. So we want to know your level of understanding. If you know what you are doing, if you are using AI responsibly, we want to know that. Okay, so that's why we are giving you access, because we want to test. We want to test your discipline. We want to test how you are going to make use of all these tools that we have provided. So please um, don't abuse it. Please use it responsibly and accountably. Thank you very much. I don't have anything to add or say. I'm going to head back to Chioma if there is anything she would like to add. Yes, Chioma.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. And to all the interns that are present, thank you also for joining. You've come this far, you need to be determined and, of course, consistent to be able to scale through DSHub's 9 weeks. The CEO has said everything that needs to be said. If you have further questions, you can communicate to your group chat, and of course, your questions will be attended to. I don't have much to say, sir. This is all I have to say. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much all for joining this call. We really appreciate it, and we want to wish you all the best. We are just 1 week away from the internship kickoff, so please be monitoring the groups, be engaging in conversations, be asking a lot of questions. Please ask questions. Ask questions. I repeat, ask questions. You have to be engaged. You have to engage in the group. Because if you are not going to engage in the group, you are not helping yourself. And it's like you don't even know why you are here. So before you even step into this internship program, you are supposed to ask yourself this question: why am I here? What do I want to achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? You need to have these questions. If you don't, then you don't know why you are here. It's like you are just wasting your time. So you have to be serious because we do not allow you have to be serious because if you are not serious, I don't think you can make it out of this internship program because we have withdrawals. We do weekly withdrawals and we watch every single person. So I would like to advise you to please engage more in the groups, don't waste your time because opportunity comes at once. You don't know when this opportunity is going to come again. Okay, so we are here to help. We are here um, sacrificing our energy, our resources for you. So please do not take it for granted. Always know that we are here. We care about your growth, and we are here to help and ensure that you are well equipped. So thank you very much, all. I, words cannot express how joyful I am. And I really want to wish you all the best. And definitely, you are going to be meeting me during the internship program, mostly during the hot seat session. Yes, you are going to be seeing me more often. I'm quite tough during the hot seats, so please expect that and don't take it personal if I'm too hard on you on that hot seat session, but I'm definitely hot on that session. But I always like to see impressive work and also like to point out if there are any things needed to be adjusted or if there is a serious problem in the output of the work. I always like to give this constructive feedback and with toughness. So please expect that. So thank you very much, all. I really appreciate and good night. Thank you very much, all.